Hello there. I'm here with a question for you. Have you ever wondered what it would take to unite the whole world, regardless of race, religion, nationality, or background? What would it take to bring us together? Is it even possible? He proclaimed that he was a messenger of God sent to usher in a new era of peace and unity for humanity. Just as God has sent messengers in the past, Abraham, Moses, Buddha, Krishna, Jesus, Muhammad, he continues to guide humanity through divine educators suited for each age. It also teaches that work done in a spirit of service is a form of worship, and that our purpose in life is to know and love God and to serve others. Instead, every individual is encouraged to investigate truth for themselves and take personal responsibility for their spiritual growth. Community life is essential. Baha'is gather regularly in homes or meeting places for devotional gatherings, children's classes, youth empowerment programs, and what is called the 19-day feast, a gathering every 19 days that includes prayer, consultation, and fellowship. It does not seek to erase culture or replace tradition, but to uplift humanity to its highest potential. It offers a home for those searching for truth, peace, and meaning. You don't have to be born into it. You are free to explore, to ask, to learn, and to grow. Perhaps this message speaks to your heart. Perhaps in its call for unity and justice, you will find your own place in the unfolding story of humanity. In daily life, Baha'is pray, meditate, study sacred writings, and strive to live with integrity, compassion, and purpose. Local spiritual assemblies are elected annually by adult believers in each community, and these feed into national and international bodies like the Universal House of Justice, which is the global governing council of the faith, and based at the Bahá'í World Center in Haifa, Israel. There, the Shrine of the Bab and the terraces of the Bahá'í Gardens are open to pilgrims and visitors from all over the world. Bahá'u'lláh was the most recent in this sacred line, and his teachings call on us to overcome prejudice, end war, and recognize the oneness of all people. Yet it is not a religion of numbers. It is a faith of action. Baha'is are engaged in neighborhood-based efforts to improve the spiritual and social well-being of communities. These include devotional gatherings, study circles, service projects, and youth activities. The faith emphasizes consultation over confrontation, unity over division, service over self-interest. Throughout history, many have dreamed of a world united in peace and harmony. Its teachings resonate with an ever-growing number of people who seek a deeper connection with the divine and with each other. It envisions a world where differences are not barriers, but opportunities for growth and understanding. A world where the richness of diversity is celebrated, and where the common threads of humanity bind us together. It is a vision of a world that is not merely tolerant, but truly inclusive, where not just people of one faith, but people of all faiths and of no faith can live together in peace and harmony. A world where the drums of war are silenced and replaced by the songs of peace, where the walls of prejudice crumble and are replaced by bridges of understanding, where the disparities that divide us are bridged and the oneness of humanity is realized. And yet we seem so far from that dream today. Differences that divide us seem only to grow wider. Well, one answer might lie in a vision that emerged in the mid-1800s. Baha'is believe that all the major world religions come from the same divine source, and their core spiritual truths are essentially the same. They are not contradictory, but part of a single unfolding plan. Each religion builds upon the one before it, helping humanity grow spiritually and socially. The Bahá'í Faith sees itself as the latest chapter in this divine story, calling the world to unity. A vision that is both ancient in its wisdom and strikingly modern in its message. One of the youngest and fastest-growing global religions, it is followed by approximately 5 million people from nearly every country, culture, and ethnicity. It is known as the Bahá'í Faith. It began in the mid-1800s in Persia, now known as Iran, with the teachings of Bahá'u'lláh, whose name means the glory of God. At the heart of the Bahá'í teachings is the belief in the oneness of God, the oneness of religion, and the oneness of humanity. Among its central teachings are the equality of women and men, the elimination of all forms of prejudice, the need for universal education, the harmony between science and religion, the importance of justice, and the spiritual solution to economic problems. There is no clergy in the Bahá'í Faith. Bahá'í administration is guided by elected bodies, not individual leaders. Today, the Bahá'í Faith is present in more than 230 countries and territories, with sacred writings translated into over 800 languages. In a world often marked by conflict and division, the Bahá'í Faith offers a compelling vision for the future. So, what is the Bahá'í Faith? It is a religion of hope, a call to unity, a path of service,